This is 3rd and 8.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. 3 buzz. 3 buzz. Go. Mike 5-4.
He'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Tomlinson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's give it either or. You know what I'm saying?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a draw play. It's Portis. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Get the ball. Hey, watch that. Watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. And Delta.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They'll run on 1st down. Tomlinson, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Tomlinson. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Come on, QB, come on. Lunch 59. Take me up. Here we go. Truck. Mike 9. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
From the gun, Vic. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, they give to Tomlinson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times have we talked about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man Johnson. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Lunch 59. 59. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. Put up. Mike 5'9".
Now it's Tomlinson. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And they work this goes well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the double. 59's Mike. Check, 59. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
They go play action here on first down. This one caught by Davis. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Tomlinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 3rd down, Vick out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, Tomlinson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Vick to throw it. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Now here's Vick. There he goes inside the 30. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Hey, babe.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. On 4th down, Vick. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Oh, sure. All day.
Mike 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check, 59. Check, go.
They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Running right, this is Tomlinson. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Here's Vick. This is caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. The extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Started me on my way. Yeah, he gave me a beautiful family. Now I'm going to pray that I will be all you always be.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Hey, tight. Zoom, fellas, let's go. 54, right there, right there. Get that quarterback and all come. Charlie, Mike 54. I'm coming for you. You mine. Ready, go.
2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
That's what's up. I'm saying you got to talk to the kids. I'm just talking right now.
Bandit. Right there. 54.
Yeah.
Right there. 54 Mike. Pick it up. Smoke. Pick it up.
Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert it or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards up 1st and 2nd down.
Yeah, the Jokers ran it out.
Boy, a call like this certainly tougher to make in a
ran
Super
that thing
Bowl, but they'll
out.
go for it on 4th down.
55, Mike, 55. Bound to lose one. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Let's go. Hey, check right. Watch 55. All day, dog.
And that'll set them back 5.
Yeah.
The Dolphins
well, they
will
ran
send
that
out the
thing
punter
out
now.
to death. That's
as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
I said they ran that thing out to death. That's what's up.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Take your butt to bed, woman. Oh, you got an appointment too?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Sing it now. Sing it now.
To throw, Vick. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner.
What are you doing?
Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background.
Hey, I'm going to call you right back. I'm going to call you right back.
32
I'm going to call you right back.
Here's 1st and 10. This is Tomlinson.
No!
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Oh!
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Yo. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. Where'd he go? Mike 59. Mike 59.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Wide open.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
The sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
I don't understand that, bro.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it here with Portis. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
54, right there. 54 Mike. Yep. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go. High 7, let's go. 54. Mike 54.
They'll set up to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Yeah!
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play.
Talking about, boy?
This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He gets this one to Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Danny. Delta. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Stay with your man.
They'll look to throw. He's going to get his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 12 yards there. And the Dolphins have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I'll always be.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I got you, punk. Ready, go.
Now a carry for Portis.
I'll
Give him 3 on first down.
always
Set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Spot. No. Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey. Check curl. Seam 6.
Now back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Mike 54. Mike 54. It's a party now. It's a party now. Yep. One set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Zoom, fellas. Let's go. Guys, our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Right there.
They'll set up a throw. And he comes back with one complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense.
No way to escape, and he goes down.
Play-Doh!
Clock in the second quarter.
Come on!
Super Bowl.
Wake up early in the morning, get at me!
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Three buzz. Yes! Mike 54. Mike 54. I got it. 54, Mudds. Check. Watch 54. I don't even know why this team showed up. Mike's 5'4. Mike's 5'4. I'm coming. Hey, one set. Check.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Check, 59. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
On first down, Tomlinson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On second down, it's Tomlinson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. On third down, Tomlinson. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm going to run you over. Check 99. Check 99. Exit.
They'll drop the throw.
Oh, my
And his
God.
throw here is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Watch the screen. 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 Mike 54.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Tomlinson on the handoff. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go, baby.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Be ready. Don't be scared of it. Show it in. Show it in. Right there. 54, right? 54, Mike. Y'all not ready. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the run. Watch the run.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Guys, it's game situation. Let's... Hey, 1 set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got you. I got you. Check it.
They're going to try and throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These 2 teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
There goes a deep ball. Incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
He had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that's going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he's trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Mike, check, 59. All day. 25, check 25.
On the handoff, Tomlinson. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Again, it's Tomlinson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Big stop, let's go.
First down, Vic. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Oh. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If they needed a break, they needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Here's Portis.
No!
Swarming behind the line, and his rough night continues. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Shift. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. I'm coming, baby.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Trash.
They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
42, Dolphins 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Incomplete. It's second
A
down.
lot of men. A lot of men.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Go. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. I got you. I got you. Mike 5-5. Go.
He'll drop to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. Mike, check 59. Get ready. Get ready. Check 59. Mike is 59. Wow. Ooh, man. Go. Man, I got you. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Watch the curl. Set, go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like
It's like 7 or 8. It's like 8. DG! Yeah, loser.
I gotta start over. I had messed two up. I made a mistake and changed his throwing motion, but forgot before we started the game.
Shoot, he played like that last night.
they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the
He
ball.
had that
like
same
we
motion
saw
last
there. I
night.
don't know. The rhythm seems off.
He had that same motion last night. Yeah, his side motion sucks.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Well, I need to cook my food. I mean, it's the 3rd quarter. I gotta cook my food. All right. All right. That break.